only one to lose here. Guy Sensei, please let this work. It is now or never.
Fist of a guy like Rock Lee. Leg weight all can't stop me. Drunken fist at top speed. 8K flow get pop. D. Fist up on me, no talk, just hands. Leave it lip bust so they don't stop. Yo, mans get a shit right. Look against them, no chance. I've been the guy that ain't just squad. Don't need a lot. Just wipe your ass right off your feet. Been trained to run away they long. They hate your mans and beat them down. They face their feet. I hit the guys, I make them drop. I bring the pain. The 8K, I bring the lead. Roll out the body back. Kakashi, copycats to the green beans. Came straight from the league. Ultimate, I've been the strongest. I'm calling it alternate fishes. Demolish them. Ayy. Hold them quick open. They calling it show on the fist of the lotus. I'm throwing his face. Give over quarterly. There ain't no argument. Blow out the blow. They gon' all know the name. No one big code is this bloom of the lotus. We load up the pen when I open my gates. Get I'm opening at the top, #1 on the podium. Break my limits and show 'em I'm more than me. Now open, promise we know this. Fist of a guy like Rock Lee. Leg weights off, can't stop me. Drunken fist at top speed. 8K flow get pop. No way they gon' top me. My fist drop, they pop. See, one hit, whack, they jaw. Clean, on fake kicks, I'm going. Fist of a guy like Rock Lee. Leg weights off, can't stop me. Drunken fist at top speed. 8K flow get pop. No way they gon' top me. My fist drop, they pop. See, one hit, whack, they jaw. Clean, off fake gates, I'm gone.
Yeah, niggas not messing with me. You know your boy get it nice. I cause a mess for the team. I'm going hard every day. I put in work till I bleed. Build myself up on a day-to-day. Always my motto, believe. I'm going.
Yeah, you know your boy get it nice. Muffins they hard like it's ice. You know the blow this move twice. Wait, Rodney, well they cannot stop me. I'ma go pull up, touch me. I'ma go.
Fist of a guy like Rock Lee. Leg weights all can't stop me. Drunken fist at top speed. 8K flow get pop. D.
T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Saggy Mounds Live. I'm your host, Saggy Mounds. No cam today. If you wanted to see me on cam, you could see my morning stream where I was roasting some other haters. But anyways, we're not here to talk about haters. We're here to talk about scammers. Let's just say, for transparency's sake, I have not made any friends in the Snyder Cut movement, but this is not about any of that. This is a legit serious issue. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about Snyderverse stuff anymore, but because this involves people's money is why we're talking about this now. Because y'all are getting taken advantage of. We've been telling you this for a while, but now I have a little bit of backing to these claims. So we are going to talk about that. So what's up to everyone in the chat? Thank you for being here. Shout out to everyone who is here right now. If you are new here, I say hi to the chat because without you guys, why do I even bother doing this? Why am I a YouTuber? Because of you guys. So I have to acknowledge your existence and your beautiful presence being here. So what is up to Black Ops Jimbo? Thank you for being here. Much love to Black Ops Jimbo. The person who brought all of this to my attention, Jake, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you for helping us with this discussion because we were doing a spaces just to give y'all some context. For a while, we've known about this GoFundMe account. For a while, we've talked about it, but there wasn't really much we could do because there wasn't really much info. The biggest thing I will say here, just for full disclosure, like guys, please, if you don't know who the person is, and it's not a cause that seems like it's one thing if you see somebody who's like, hey, my we lost everything in a fire and we need money to help us get back on our feet. Like that's one thing. I don't think you really need to know the person to feel empathy for somebody who legitimately needs help. But for something like this, you should really know who the person is and where this money is going to. Like there's a big difference between somebody doing a GoFundMe saying, hey, there was a flood. I lost all my belongings. Hey, I was in a car accident. I need help buying a new car, fixing the repairs. There's a big difference between actually doing something that'll help someone instead of what we're going to talk about tonight. So just keep that in mind when it comes to GoFundMe, guys. Be very, very wary of where you put your money. But yeah, thank you so much, Jake, for when we were talking about that, like kind of looking into this a little bit, and which prompted me to do this. Let's see. Hans is here. What's up? I see you, Echo Base. No, I messaged Nick and I said we're gonna still do the debate, but this is something I wanted to talk about to get out of the way before we do that. Just so you know. So I'm just doing this real quick. So yeah. What did I miss? We're gonna talk about RJ. Much love, RJ. Much love to RJ. Let's see. Space Monk in the house. Round 2 of Sagapalooza. Damn right. Round 2, round 3, round 4. Darkness! Darkness under the wind. Much love to Darkness under the wind. TWTG in the house. What is going on? What's up? Much love. Brian, Master of Many, is here. What's up? I'm listening to this before the noms. Awesome. Well, I'll try to get through it quickly. Let's see. And I see you, Echo Base Network. I'm gonna debate him. I'm gonna win too. It's gonna be beautiful. Robert in the house. What is up, Robert? Much love to Robert. You mean it's okay to donate? Hold on. Let's see. You say it's okay to donate to an Australian who had spend more money that they can afford buying an air conditioner so it doesn't die from heat. I'm saying it's like if somebody is doing a GoFundMe and they like legitimately are looking for help, right? Like it's not, even though they could be lying, right? But I would say it makes more sense for people to donate to a cause that is like you're helping somebody through a tragedy. That seems more like a realistic thing for you. Don't have to know that person to be like, I want to help. You know, we see that all the time. People do GoFundMe's asking for help, and they explain why and what it's for. But yeah, what up, Phil TMNT? What's up? Much love. And the beautiful Ray is in the house. Much love to Raya. But all right, let's just get into this. So if you guys don't know, wait, hold on, I'm confused when I see YouTubers who support Jeff John, but they also support the Snyder Bros who hate them. Well, yeah, but we're talking about this. This is, like I said, we're not talking about the people's movements and who supports what, because this is about money, right? When you're asking people for money for a movement, you gotta explain what the money's for. So this here is a GoFundMe. That was who did I give love to? I did give you love, Hans. What are you talking about? I did. I said Hans is here. But anyways, all right. So this is a GoFundMe here. Okay. So this is by it's hashtag Restore the Snyderverse promotional fundraiser. It's already raised $205. So they already got people on $205. The goal is $2,140. That's a little bit too specific of a number in my opinion. $140. Like where did this number of calculations come from, right? So again, when you do a GoFundMe, and I've done several, you have to set the goal, right? And you need to explain why you need that specific amount of money, right? Like, so for instance, if I needed money for a promotional fundraiser and I say I need $2,000, $2,140, I would specifically, you put in there what that money is going towards, right? Especially if it's a fundraiser for something that's promotional, right? So $1,000 will go to posters, you know, another $1,000 will go to whatever else, and et cetera, right? Now this is what it is. Yes, this is official. This is official. This is an official thing. So right here we have the promotion, $205 a raise. Obviously, there's these people here already. So what are you getting for what are you giving this money to for Gerald of Snyderverse? And everybody knows Gerald of Snyderverse is a big person on Twitter. He's got 20,000 followers on Twitter. Okay, and this is why this is dangerous, guys. This is why I started calling out the Snyder Cut movement, because there are people who are taking advantage of the fans, and I don't like that shit. I don't like fans being taken advantage of, especially with their money. So, hey everyone, this fundraiser is organized to support our next Restore the Snyderverse event promotional campaign on several social media platforms. Number 1, okay, cool. Ground level promotions are necessary for every product. What product? What product are you offering? That's the thing, you're not offering a product. This is our best shot to get more audience to join our cause. You have enough people in the cause, number 1. We'll ask influencers and accounts with massive reach to promote our event so more people can know when and how to join the event. Let's do this together, Gerald. Now, here's the thing. Influencers and big people with a massive platform, they already have been promoting the Snyderverse. You look at all the people who have made platforms off of the Snyder Cut stuff, and you will see that there's already people doing that for free. They don't need payment and compensation. Okay, and if you have to pay people to promote something that you believe in, that's a good cause, they're not doing it for the right reasons. You should never pay someone to promote something if they themselves don't believe in it, because it's fake. It's fake. You know, if you paid me to start promoting the Snyderverse stuff, right? And I have been on record saying that I'm over the movement, right? And now all of a sudden you see me talking about it I'm fake. That is fake advertisement. That's false advertisement. That's stupid. That is so stupid. You don't do this. Okay? And that's all they left it with. There's no explanation of what the event is. Right? There's no explanation given of what the event is. So now people don't even know what the event is. So they're just blindly giving you money. And this is sus. And this right here, this is proof right here. Right? It tells you who the event organizer is. Now, this is why I'm saying that these people are only using the fans for money and notoriety. Okay? What's up, myself in comics? It happens. It does that. It does that. It does do that. Now, this is why. So now, when we were talking about this, okay? Let me stop sharing the screen. This led me to somebody bringing up that this person, Geralto Snyderverse, has a YouTube channel. Okay? And this is their YouTube channel. I'm bringing it up. Give me a second. I'm slow. This is their YouTube channel right here. Okay? And now you might be asking yourself, what relevance does this have? Right? The weird thing is, okay, so this person has 20, and this is actually them. If you click their Twitter, right? You click their Twitter, and I have them blocked, so you're going to see that blocked. Okay? This is their official Twitter. So this is actually their Twitter. Oh, wait, it didn't show because it opened up a new thing. But you can click it. Sorry, I'm slow. You can click it, and it links you to their actual Twitter page where they have voice. So you can confirm that this is their account, right? And they also have an Instagram. Now, this account was started April 8th, 2021. Okay? Right here. Hi, this is Geralto Snyderverse. We talk DC and restore the Snyderverse. You can see their emails linked here. The location is India. Okay? They don't have many videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 videos all about the Snyder stuff. Okay? Alright? And now this is the thing. They have 879 subscribers. They've since abandoned this channel. 5 months ago was the last time they uploaded anything. Okay? And they moved on from the Snyder stuff to release the Air Cut. So they tried to make this a thing, and it wasn't. So they went back to their Twitter, because their Twitter has more following. This entire account, and I'm telling you, this entire account, it's a scam. This person's scamming you guys. Why is it their YouTube channel says that they're from India, but the GoFundMe says they're from New Hampshire? Okay? And let's hear what this person sounds like, because they did a live stream. Is this one? I think I watched this one. Which one was it? It was this one?
Yeah. Let's talk about Snyderverse.
Can you guys hear it? It's low.
Can't go loud, guys. I just cannot.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's low on my end. Can you guys hear it?
I had to do this because the text I was getting, they were terrible. Just as terrible.
Yeah, it's very low audio. I can't turn it up.
Headphone, guys.
I can't turn it up.
Headphones.
Yeah, it's super hard to hear.
Yeah. WB's most fucked up studio. I agree.
See if I can turn it up.
Even more fucked up than me.
So now we have a voice at least. We have a voice to the account, right? Yes.
Since May 2020.
So I think they're from India. They lied about being from New Hampshire because their
you guys
YouTube
don't
account
have to
says
wait
they're from
that long.
India.
We're gonna do that soon if we don't announce it. Listen, guys. April 30th is the Investors' Day.
Gerald doesn't have a YouTube. This is his YouTube right here. This is his YouTube. It links to his Twitter account. What are you talking about?
I mean,
what are you talking about? This links to his Twitter account. The YouTube, right? What do you mean? He has a link to his official Twitter account right here. Right there. That links to his Twitter account. Go click it for yourself. I literally did it. That links to his Twitter account. That is 100% him. nor is he promoting this, then how are people donating? That GoFundMe raised $205. That GoFundMe raised $205. So how are people hearing about it? It's a scam. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. So if Geralt isn't actually promoting this, but he is aware it exists, why isn't he saying that's not me? Why isn't he calling people out and saying don't donate to this to me? I didn't make this. If it's a scam one way or the other, Fatal J. It is a scam one way or the other. Whether it's actually Geralt of Snyderverse on Twitter or it's somebody pretending to be, it's still a scam. People are being scammed using Restore the Snyderverse. You cannot deny that fact. Somebody's scamming. And the only link is they're using Geralt the Snyderverse. So whether it's actually the same person, it still needs to be addressed. And no one but me seems to care that people are dropping money on something that they don't even know who it is. So that regardless if it actually is Geralt of Snyderverse on Twitter or not, it's still a scam. And people need to be aware of it. And y'all should be the ones doing this work. Since y'all are more invested and more into this than I am. Right? I'm not part of the Snyder movement. Right? I'm part of the Move On crowd. So y'all should be doing this. Y'all should be calling this out. Because people are losing money. People are losing money. Okay, hold on. I'll post it. You okay? All right. Okay. I'll post a link to this YouTube account. I'll post a link to his YouTube account right now. Go to his YouTube channel, click the Twitter icon, and it brings you right to his Twitter account. Right to his Twitter account. And Instagram. No, I'm not saying he's not cool. My issue is like, I'm calling out this scam, and it is a scam. This GoFundMe is a scam. And it's linked, or allegedly linked to the user, Geralt of Snyderverse. So that's what I'm saying. This is a scam. This GoFundMe is a scam, and it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. And if the big people part of the Snyder movement won't do it, god damn it, I will, because I don't like seeing fans being taken advantage of. I don't like seeing fans losing money. Because that's what's happening. That is what's happening. That's 100% what's happening. So, I mean, I don't know. Seems a little sus, and nobody but me seems to be calling this out. I wonder why. Y'all talk about us united and stuff, but you're letting people get scammed. No one's calling this out. This needs to be addressed. Why y'all arguing with Fatal J? Stop arguing with Fatal J. Don't argue with Fatal J in the chat. Don't do that. Fatal J's welcome to be here. Fatal J's welcome to be here. Don't be getting on him. Don't get on him. I got no personal grievances with Fatal J. Don't be fighting with him. Just leave. He's here. He's here for the topic. He's here for what I'm talking about. Don't be making this about your beefs, guys. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Fatal J knows what I'm about. Okay, Fatal J knows what I'm about. Don't be making him feel unwanted or unwelcome here. Everybody's welcome and wanted. Fatal J is welcome. So don't be going in on him. He's here because he saw something that he was interested in, and he's pretty much kind of involved with a lot of the Snyder people. So I want him here because I want him to be part of the solution. We don't want him part of the problem. So don't be coming at Fatal J. But he's not here for you, RJ. I love you, RJ, but he's not here for you. This can happen on some other time, but he's not here for you. You guys can hash it out some other time, because right now we need to talk about this. Because this is more important than y'all fighting. Okay? Y'all could do this some other time, RJ. If y'all want to do it on my channel, I will mediate. That's fine. But right now, we got to talk about this. So y'all, can we just get some order in the chats? Leave Fatal J alone right now, because he's here because he's interested in this topic. So just leave him be for today. Thank you. Please, and thank you. Appreciate that. I do appreciate that. If y'all could just get it together. Just get it together for 2 seconds so we can actually expose some fucking scams here. Is that a thing? Yeah, y'all can go on RJ's channel too. I don't care where it happens, just not in the chat right now. Right. But that's what I'm saying, because like Fatal J is here, and I'm glad he is, because again, he has influence on in the Snyder movement. And like I said, Fatal J, if this GoFundMe wasn't organized by Geralt of the Snyderverse, that's fine. That's fine. But it's still a scam, and this needs to be addressed to the Snyder people because it's already raising money. It's already raising money, right? It's already got $205 with a goal of 2,000. And I want everybody to know, and everybody should know, not to give this money, and to probably, I don't know how to go about it. I don't want to report it because I don't know if it breaks any TOS on GoFundMe, but I think this is a scam, 100%. If this is a scam, like Fatal J said, if this is not actually Geralt of Snyderverse, which by the way though, Fatal J, I will say he does have a YouTube account. We just looked at that is his YouTube account. That's his YouTube account. Cause he's got the Instagram and thing. That's his YouTube account, and he's all about Restore the Snyderverse stuff. That's his YouTube account. Cause again, if that Twitter account that links on that YouTube channel, if that's not actually him, that person needs to address and say, hey, that YouTube account isn't mine. The GoFundMe isn't mine. Right? I think it is too. I believe it is too, because I think what happened was the Geralts of Snyderverse made a YouTube channel. And they use the same @ too. The YouTube channel is the same as his @ on Twitter, right? The Geralt of Snyderverse made a YouTube channel to get on the Snyderverse bandwagon. And they only accumulated 870 some odd subscribers. So not even a 1K, not even big enough to be a monetized channel. But where they did grow is on Twitter. So they abandoned YouTube and focused on Twitter because they have a big platform there. Now we're talking about money. How do I turn this into money? Right? Because a lot of people who built their platforms on the Snyder cut stuff, now they're monetized channels. Again, power to you. I support it. I ain't hating on y'all for getting big off of something. Power to you. Right? Support. I support content creators. I don't care how you got there. You know, just be honest about it. Like, yeah, I got here because of Snyder cut. That's fine. I don't care. If it got you, if it made you your channel blow up, yeah, good. I'm glad. I just don't like it when people milk something after the fact. Like if you got big from something, you have to keep that audience going, right? We talked about this with that asshole hater Dean TV I keep talking about, right? He mentioned one of his videos went viral, so he blew up. But now his channel's doing shit because once you hit gold, you have to keep the audience coming back. That's what it is. And with a lot of these Snyder people, not all of them, but a lot of them you see, they are only keeping this going and getting everyone hyped because it helps them. Not because it helps Zach, because it helps them. And again, I'm not accusing anyone. Like I don't think that's what Fatal J's doing. I've seen Fatal J streams. He doesn't always talk about DC Snyder cut stuff, okay? He doesn't. I'll give him to that respect and credit. He doesn't. They're not all doing that. Once in a while, if there's news, they'll bring it up. That's fair. That's fine. I expect that, right? If you grew your channel off of something, and it got in the story goes dry, you have nothing to talk about, no new news. When you do have news, yes, you are known for being that type of person in that movement or for that, so you're gonna talk about it again. That makes sense. That's fine. I don't hate on that. But this right here, this is why I have an issue. People are asking for money from the fans. From the real fans. And people are giving them money because they think that it's going for the cause that they believe they are fighting for. And this right here is not. There is no reason why. This GoFundMe is so bad. It gives you no explanation of what this money is going towards. Just an event promotional campaign. Well, what is the event? Can you break it down? What does the event, what are we doing for the event? Where is our money going to? Right? Right? Where is the money going to? What kind of event? A virtual event? A physical event? A convention? Are you hosting a stream? Like, are you paying for big influencers to come to the event? What is this event? You're just saying you want this money to pay influencers to promote the event, but you're not explaining what the event is. That's disingenuous, and that is leaving so much context out, and $205 already raised. And that's why I had to do this, because I don't want this to get any more money until we know what the fuck it's for. You guys should know what the fuck your money is going towards always. No, do not donate to this. Let everyone know that this to look into this, because this is sus as fuck. Can someone send me the link to that? Yeah, I got you. What, to the GoFundMe? Yeah, I hold on. Give me a second. I got you. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. See, and I've been trying to say to people, listen. When I started going off about the Snyder Cut stuff and things and saying it was over, I was saying it was over because I'm petty and I wanted to piss people off because they came at me hard. They came at me hard, the Snyder people, because I don't like personal attacks on people. And I know people hate Matt Jarbo, and I don't blame anyone. I don't care if anyone hates Matt Jarbo. Matt Jarbo is a big boy. He can take care of himself. But I don't like seeing people use personal attacks on people. I don't care who you are. Like, if I saw people doing that to Fatal J, I don't like that shit either. You know, I don't like that shit at all. If you hate someone for what they currently are doing, then hate that person for what they're currently doing. If you're gonna go back to somebody's past and throw that in someone's fucking face and say, hey, isn't this you? It's like, bro, that shit's old news. People need to let things go and move on. You know, hate somebody for what they're doing now in the moment. That's all I care about. And that should be fair. That's a fair thing for me to say. Like, hate people for what they're doing there, here and now. But when I saw people going at him, talking about his kids and shit, I put a stop to it. I became the bad guy. I became anti-Snyderverse. And I said, you know what? At this point, fuck it. You know, I had people coming to me, and I know it was from people who support the movement. Again, I'm not blaming the movement, but it was people who support the movement coming to my channel, telling me that it wasn't their fault. I was born black and ugly, that, you know, I should kill myself. Like, I can take shit talk. That didn't bother me. I was calling out the hypocrisy. And everyone was like, oh, Saggy's mad at a few bad words on the internet. Bitch, y'all don't know me? I don't get mad at bad words on the internet. I call out the hypocrisy of it. You can't use hashtag I support Zack Snyder and tell someone to kill themselves. That's what I was talking about. Calling out that hypocrisy. Because Zack Snyder lost a daughter to suicide. And and all these people who are like loving Zack are being disrespectful when they're telling other people to commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was calling out, and that got me to be the bad person. And I was like, I'll just take it. I'll be the villain. I don't give a fuck anymore. But this right here, for all fans, toxic or non-toxic, don't let people like this take your money. Don't let people like this scam you. Don't let people like this abuse you for your kindness and take advantage of it. Abuse you was a bad word. I don't know where I was going, so I kind of just said it, so I know what I said. I'm very self-aware of the dumb things that come out of my mouth. Thank you. No, here's the thing, Lunga, I'm not going to stop helping anyone. Whether I think they're toxic or bad people, I don't like seeing anyone get scammed. Sorry. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I clicked the wrong one, just George. I don't care. You know? Call me what you will. I'm a bad person. I'm a fucking crazy drama queen bitch. I don't care what you got to say about me. I don't like seeing anyone scammed or lose money. I don't care. Whether you're a dumb fuck or not. I don't like that. Like, I'm sorry, Lunga. So you think it's okay for old people to get scammed from the IRS with those Indian those Indian scammers? Come on now. Just because people are dumb doesn't mean that I'm gonna sit there and allow them to get scammed. Yeah, that was a reason. Yeah. Yeah. That was the reason. Fortunately. That's what the whole thing was about. That's why he had to step down from the Snyder the Justice League movie. Wait until Mercury has a GoFundMe. But that's what I mean. If you don't know this, here's the thing. Now, here's the thing. I will say this, because I don't know if Fatal J is still watching, right? But for Fatal J, I will say this, right? So say Fatal J was doing a GoFundMe like this, okay? Now, I know Fatal J, like, I don't know him, but I've seen his face. I've heard his voice. I know he's a real person, right? So even though if Fatal J was running this GoFundMe, I'd still call him out and be like, yo, you need to put some more information here so people know what they're spending the $2,000 on. But it's more sus when you don't know who this person is. You've not seen their face. You don't know who they are at all, right? Like, no. Always question. If you don't know this person and this cause doesn't seem like a good one, you know what I'm saying? You should always question. But at least if Fatal J did it, Fatal J has a YouTube channel. Fatal J is a public person. Fatal J doesn't hide who he is. So at least if it's a scam, you know who the fuck you got scammed by. You know? You don't know who this person is. At least with Fatal J, if he was doing this GoFundMe, if it turned out to be a scam, at least you know who to go after for. There will be consequences when it comes out as a scam if Fatal J did it, because we know who Fatal J is. But when it's this person, we don't know who this person is. So we don't know who to go for. This money's gone. You ain't getting that money back. At least with Fatal J, if he was doing this, you'd get your money back because you know who he is. You know who to go after to get your money back. This is definitely a scam, Fatal J. There's no way. There's no way. Because they say in there they're going to pay for influencers to talk about, you're an influencer, Fatal J. Do you need the money to talk about the Snyder Cut? No, you actually give a shit about it, right? So why would you need money? That's like Fatal J. Put it this way. Would you pay me to be an influencer to speak for the Snyder movement? I don't think you would. I don't think you would. I wouldn't. I sure fuck wouldn't spend money on me to promote something I don't give a shit about like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. That is the thing. And by the way, when I say I don't give a shit, like I do care about the Zack Snyder as a director. I think he was wronged. I think he was very wronged in the beginning for sure. I'm glad he got his movie out. I'm glad I joined late in the game. I literally, it was already announced when I got in. So when people said I was a bandwagoner, I was like, I was never a bandwagoner. I came in late in the game. I only support it because of the story of Zack. Zack has a tragic story involving that movie. So that's why I supported it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hold on, let me see. I'm a Zack Snyder head, but I do believe some of these campaigns... Exactly! That's what I'm saying Fatal did. That's what I was originally trying to call out. And then I got labeled an anti-Snyder person because I was calling out that shit and the toxic behavior. And I know it wasn't all of the... I knew it wasn't everybody. But everybody took it personally because they're like, you're generalizing. I'm like, y'all, if y'all think I'm generalizing, you don't hear me. Okay? Because that's exactly what I'm talking about, Fatal J. You know, I've talked to Abu about some people. You know, and Abu's like, yeah, nah, we don't fuck with those people. And I'm like, exactly, but I'm bringing awareness to it so y'all know what's going on. Because you guys are, whether you guys are united or not, you guys are important people in the movement, right? You talk about Snyderverse, you hear names like Fatal J, Abu Nas. Sorry, I know y'all don't want to hear it, but you also hear the names Enosh, Mad Max movies and stuff. You hear these names because they built an audience of Snyder fans. And a lot of the Snyder fans watch all of y'all. So y'all are, even though you're divided, y'all still share an audience. Okay? People who watch Enosh watch Fatal J. People who watch Fatal J watch Poindexter Lounge. And that's a fact. Y'all share audiences, but y'all are divided, and that's fine. I don't care. But when I'm bringing this awareness to y'all, this is what I'm saying. Y'all have the influence. You don't got to be paid for it because you actually care about the shit. Y'all got the influence. I don't have that influence. You guys have the influence to make change and let people know that this shit is sus and this shit needs to be looked at. And because the audience respects y'all and they respect your opinions and they listen to you, if you guys say, like, this is sus, don't support this, they'll listen and you will save people money, especially with this situation. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all have the power. With great power comes great responsibility. I know that's Marvel, not DC. Do not judge me. I'm not a fake geek girl. I acknowledge what I said. I wasn't like that reporter who said, my favorite hero is Superman. Don't forget this famous motto. With great power comes great responsibility. Yes. That's a fake geek girl. What up, Enzo? I see Enzo in the house. It's called Chasing Subs. I know. Important people in the movement. They are the Lunga. I don't know what I don't see. Lunga, you be hating, but they are. They have influence. You can't deny that. You cannot deny that. What's up, Enzo? How you doing? How you doing, baby boy? You cannot deny that they have influence. How all fan movements are dumb. I mean, yeah, a lot of fan movements can be dumb. Oh yeah, there was a news reporter. Hold on, let me see if I can get the clip. I wish RJ was here. RJ could give me the clip. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me find it real quick for y'all. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this right here. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, this right here. Here, I found it. I'll show you guys. This shit's funny. This is real. This is real life. This is hilarious. This is funny. Oh my god. There we go. I'm slow, y'all. Give me a second.
On August the 12th. And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you again at 6.
Yeah, that happened. That happened. That happened. I'm doing good, Enzo. How you doing? I could be here if you don't invite me. I'm fine without influence. Right, but unfortunately, Lunga, we live in a world where influencers are a thing. So if you have influence, use it for good. Call out these people, man. That's what I do. I'm building my platform on calling people out because they need to be called out. Hell, I need to be called out sometimes. You know? I need to be called out. I'll fight to the T though. I'll fight you, but I should get called out sometimes. I do get called out. I just fight with people. I'll fight with it. People say I don't take criticism. Nah. I do take criticism. I just don't take criticism if I disagree with it. I love it. Because you want influence. I want to be influenced? No. I don't want to be influenced. But it is something that if you build respect, because here's the thing, influencers gain respect and trust with their communities. Okay? That's what an influencer is. An influencer is someone who builds trust and respect in their respected community, which means their voices do carry weight, especially if they're credible. Okay? So if you're a credible influencer, people are going to look for you. Why do you think people go to scoopers? Scoopers are looked at as credible sources. When people want to know what's going to happen in their favorite franchises, they want answers. They go to scoopers for that information. That's what they do. So influencers gain respect and trust in their community, and yeah. Listen, don't you get snippy with me, mister. I'll cut your nipple off. You're bad at reading the chat. You're bad at explaining properly then. You're expecting me to read tone and context when you're not giving much context, sir. In your face, mic drop. Boom. I'm just playing. Me and Lunga are playing. A lot of scoopers can't be trusted. Right, but here's the thing. I asked a question because we had a discussion about scoopers in the past, right? And I asked the question, how many times, because this was about Mikey Sutton. I drop names. I don't give a shit. But this discussion was about Mikey Sutton. And I asked the question. I said, how many times has Mikey Sutton been right about a scoop? Right? And the reason why I asked that is because if the answer was a lot, then I would say that he would be considered a credible scooper. Right? So if he came out and said that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were 100% gonna be in Spider-Man No Way Home, I mean, we already kind of could guess that. I mean, that was kind of a no-brainer. But if he said that and it happens, it's like, okay, well, he was right. So again, I asked the question, how many times are scoopers right about the things they scoop on, right? And if they are right about a lot of it, then yes, I would say they could be trusted. Or people will say that, yeah, this person has been right a lot of the time. So yeah, maybe they do know what they're talking about. That's how you build trust, is by being credible and being right about something. Now, if I say that Geralt of Snyderverse is scamming people, and it turns out a lie, I lose credibility, don't I? Don't I? Right? But that's why I said maybe. And that's why we talked about it. Now you have Fatal J now. He's going to look into it. He's clearly interested in making sure this is not true. That's what should be happening. That should be happening. So if you don't know if somebody is saying something that it could or could not be true, do some research. Don't just take people at face value. All I'm doing is bringing you some information that came to me and sparked my curiosity. I ask questions. I bring it to you guys to ask questions. But I'm also trying to prevent people from just blindly dropping money on something that they don't know where that money is going towards. Because that money, like Fatal J said, goes to their pockets. And they claim it goes to the movement that people are still excited for and wanting to be part of. Whether you believe it's going to happen or not, you cannot sit there and let people who still believe in something to be scammed. At least for me, I don't like that shit. I don't know. I don't like that shit at all. I don't like that shit at all. I don't think anyone, whether you're a Snyder fan and you think the Snyderverse is going to be restored, or if you don't believe it's going to be restored, I don't care. That's irrelevant to me. That all makes no difference to me one way or the other. What matters to me is I don't want people being scammed. I don't want people spending their money on something that they believe in, and it doesn't go to the cause. It goes to people's pockets. $2,000, $2,140 specifically. Number one is a very interesting number. It's a very interesting number. It's a specific number. So what is that for? That looks like somebody's rent. That looks like somebody's rent. You're paying someone's rent, guys. Kind of like how Andy Signore is doing trying to get people to give him almost $1 million to read a book and buy him a condo. Hey, I'll give Andy Signore more credit than that GoFundMe that the Gibraltar Snyderverse thing is doing, right? At least Andy Signore broke down what all that money was going towards. I give him respect for that. But this GoFundMe, we don't get any context to where that money is going to. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. If it is or not, I don't care. I don't want people to get scammed. I don't want people to get scammed. What's happening? Lunga, what happened? Y'all going at Lunga now? First it was Fatal J, now it's Lunga. First it was Fatal J, now it's Lunga. I don't. I really don't. How do I care? How do I care, Lunga? How do I care? I want to know. How do I care? Lunga, it's either they bring Zach back or they don't. I'm gonna watch Zach's projects no matter what. How is it a hot topic? Lunga, how is it a hot topic? I'm the only person talking about this. I'm the only person talking about it. Fatal J didn't even know about it. How is this a hot topic if I'm the only one covering this story? How is it a hot topic? It was mentioned in passing and nobody talked about it, really. It was mentioned in passing. This is the first time I heard about it was on a stream where somebody mentioned it once and it was dropped. No one but me is talking about this to this extent. The Snyderverse is a hot topic, but it doesn't matter if the Snyderverse is a hot topic. No, it doesn't matter if the Snyderverse is a hot topic. This GoFundMe should be a hot topic. This is the only reason why I'm talking about it, because people are getting scammed. And if it was another scam that came across my eyes, I would talk about it too. I'll still fight you though. I don't care if you're a moron or not. I know you're not a moron, but I'll still fight you. I'll still fight you. I'll read your comment. If you didn't care what you do and make the stream, you care a little bit. I care about people, RJ. I don't care if it's a fandom or not. I care about people. I don't simplify people based on a fan base. People are still people at the end of the day. So I don't care if it's a fandom. I care about people. And if you want to say I care, and here's the thing, I will say this. Wait, what? Are you covering? No, what are you talking about? There are other people who do that, Lunga. And I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable enough about Comicsgate to actually feel like I have to chime in. So why am I gonna? You guys always tell me I shouldn't talk about things I'm not knowledgeable about. So why would I talk about Comicsgate? I'm not knowledgeable about Comicsgate. It's not something that I understand. So I'm not gonna talk about it. And there are a bunch of other people doing that. A lot of my friends, including yourself, talk about that stuff. So what wouldn't that be me just jumping on the bandwagon? I would actually have to care about Comicsgate to actually get involved. I care about these people because I was at one point involved. So again, I mean, we're talking about two different fandoms here. I don't understand Comicsgate. I don't understand Comicsgate. I would need to be educated on the topic to do that. And Comicsgate, as you know, is a friggin' cesspool, friggin' crazy as it is. Yeah. That's what Andy Signor is doing. Yeah, I would say that too. I would agree with was a bear. I don't think Snyderverse is much of a hot topic. I think the only people who it's a hot topic for are people who are still like invested in it, like the YouTubers. Yes, I want to be the leader. You got me. You got me. I want to be the leader. You knew it. Lunga, just because you don't care about people or dumb people doesn't mean I have to. I care about people in general. Whether I like them or not, I care. That you know how I am, Lunga, please. You act like you're brand new to this. Um let's see. Jay here says, all I know is Jarrell is literally dividing the fandom, but never knew he's actually scamming people. People actually trust this dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know who this dude is. I don't know who this person is. And you guys don't either, so. You don't have to be knowledgeable to say something is a scam. Not fulfilling campaign for 2 years is a scam. Oh, we're talking about Ethan Van Sciver? We're talking about Ethan Van Sciver? Is that who you're talking about? But you guys know about it. Brick wall, slam your head on it then. No. I don't believe I will. I do that enough when I'm stressed or depressed. I bang my head enough. It's caused me memory problems in the past, so I will not be slamming my head on brick walls anymore. Does Saggy care about Lunga? Yes, I do. See, this is the thing. Like me and Lunga, like when Lunga's doing this stuff where he's going at me, I don't take it personally. That's our relationship. I don't take it personally. You guys shouldn't either. Lunga likes to argue with me. And it's fine. I don't have me and Lunga are fine, guys. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Me and Lunga will always be fine. I will never ever be mad at Lunga. Lunga's probably one of the very few friends who has no problem telling me like it is, and he doesn't sugarcoat shit. He doesn't walk on eggshells around me. And he doesn't care if I get mad. That's just how that's just how me and Lunga are. That's the relationship we have, and I respect that. I respect that with Lunga. Lunga doesn't have to walk on eggshells around me. He's not worried about triggering me or making me go crazy. That's the beauty of our relationship. Lunga's not afraid of me. Some people are afraid of me. That's the crazy part. Some people are afraid to piss me off, and you shouldn't be. If I'm pissed, all you're gonna do is get me yelling at you. As long as you can handle some yelling, you'll be fine. Let's see. Hold on. I think I missed a comment I saw. Just got here. What were we talking about? Oh, we're just talking about a scam, a possible scam from the Snyder cut stuff, Snyderverse people. You know, just the usual crap. Let's see. RJ says Twitter isn't real life though. Most of the general public doesn't care if people will still talk about it because they're waiting with bated breath for the merger. Yeah. Let's see. Coach on Cheers said that banging his head against the bar helps him when he needs to do something but doesn't know what to do. I wouldn't recommend a brick wall though. Lunga would. Okay, everyone needs to calm down in the chat. Let's bring it back, y'all. Let's bring it back to the main topic of scamming. As long as you're not talking about Shaft. I hear that Shaft is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I had to do it. But yeah, I was just mega podcasting. We were just talking about a GoFundMe account that's up where somebody's scamming people, and some people don't think it's a scam. It's definitely a scam. There's no way. I called it out on Twitter. Oh yeah, good point. Good point. Jake, I love you. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Jake told me to, I'm gonna do that. Good idea, because it's probably gonna get changed when this blows up. Let's see. Good idea. Good idea. You should be prepared for attacks from those. I don't care. They've said worse to me. This is why I have a bad rep with them. I called them out before, and they told me to kill myself. They told me that it wasn't their fault. I was born black. So I mean, what are they gonna do? I'm not scared of these people. I'm not scared of them. They think I am. I'm not. I'm not scared at all. And if anything, they're just gonna make me a victim. That's what I tell people all the time. Don't make people victims. Don't give them a reason to cry and be a victim. If you make somebody a victim, they're gonna be a victim. So please, let them attack me and prove me right about everything I've said about them. Honestly, prove me right. Prove me right. That's all I'm saying. I saw comments about. Hold on, I gotta go back. I think there's something I wanted to address. Wait, what's going on? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna address that. I see what's happening now. I'm not gonna even bother. I agree. Everyone needs to kind of relax a little bit. It's not that fulfills. Yeah. No, I know, but it's like I get what Lung is saying. He's basically saying if I'm gonna call out this scam, I should be calling out all the scams out there. I know what he's saying. I'm not that dumb. I know what he's saying. But that's what I'm saying, Lunga, is that I haven't done it before, right? I haven't called out Comicsgate stuff before. I've never talked about Comicsgate. So the optics would be me just jumping on a bandwagon. And I also don't want to step on my toes of my friends who are a little bit more knowledgeable on the situation that are covering it. So I'm going to let them do that. Because here's the thing, Lunga, I'm calling this scam out, because no one else is. That is the key thing I said. No one else is calling this scam out. There are plenty of people calling out Comicsgate creators. So I would just be jumping on a bandwagon. And that's how it will look. The perception is Saggy's just jumping on it for clicks. I'm calling this out because no one else is. There's a huge difference between me calling out this scam. Other people are calling out the other shit. Why do I have to do it? I'm calling this out because no one is calling it out. No one is calling out but me. No one is bringing attention to this scam on GoFundMe but me. So, yes, that is why I'm calling this out, not because it's attached to the Snyder stuff. That's a bonus. That's a bonus, because that's what I've been trying to call out for a while, that people were taking advantage of the fans by milking the Snyder stuff. So I've talked about before, I've called it out before, and I'm still calling it out. So there's a big difference why I'm not going for Comicsgate stuff. There are other people who are doing it. I don't need to jump on that bandwagon, because that would be me jumping on a bandwagon, Lunga. And I'm not, or at least I would hope I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I jump on topics that actually interest me, or are stories of interest, or I'm personally involved with or affected by. That's what I talk about on my channel. And you know this, Lunga. You know this. Lunga, stop instigating. Oh, cancel Saggy. She wants to be with me. This is true. Yes, Potion Sword Run. Potion, you've been on a roll with your videos lately. I love it. I've been enjoying them. I know there's a lot of people talking shit in your comment section, but I love your videos. Keep doing them. They are hilarious. They are hilarious. I miss the commentary stuff that you're doing, but this whole thing with your reading slap fights on the internet on your channel and doing it's hilarious. Please don't stop doing it. Please don't stop doing it. I love it. I love it.
But it was fun.
I love it. You didn't actually even read all of what I said either, which is very upsetting. I love it. The comments though, man, some of these people they just hate me. Potion Sword Run's getting all my hate clicks. Stop clout chasing me, Potion. Stop clout chasing me. Were you born cringe or did you learn how? RJ, oh, don't make me do it. RJ's been trying to roast me all day and he's doing a bad job. Bye, Darkness. Much love. Thank you for tuning in. I'm probably gonna end soon because I'm supposed to be debating someone, but I don't know if they accepted my challenge. So I'll probably be doing another stream after this. Debating Echo Base. So I gotta see, actually, did he respond to me? Because if so, I gotta get ready for that stream. So after I end this one, I gotta do another stream. And then another. And then another. He hasn't gotten back to me. Might have to postpone it. Later, Keely. Yeah, I'm telling ya. Potion, stop clout chasing me, bro. I see what you're doing. Stop clout chasing me, bro. No, I'm just kidding. His videos are funny. Guys, make sure you check out Potion Sword Run. Link you to what? Potion Sword Run's channel? Somebody post a link to Potion Sword Run. Who are you debating? Nick from Echo Base, but he hasn't gotten back to me. He hasn't got back to me. Let me text him. I text him, hey, are you alive? No, I'm not gonna roast you on a video. I just texted him. He told me to give him a heads up like hours ago, and I gave him a heads up like an hour. Because I'm still down to do the debate. I don't mind. I just wanted to get this topic off the floor. I didn't want to combine it. Because I was like, I was going to do it as part of that, and he could show up later and we could have the debate. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this now. That way we can just focus on me whooping his ass. So, update where the debate is. Yeah, once if I get in touch with him, we might have to postpone because he might be sleeping or working or whatever. Coach is on it though. Coach is on it. Because if you guys don't know who Echo Base Network is, Echo Base Network is two guys. It's Coach and Nick, and they have a very big channel on the YouTubes, and they're Star Wars fans. And I was gonna debate them. Oh, I was gonna debate Nick on Boba Fett. Because they gave a pretty, I guess they didn't like it, and I guess there was a lot of backlash on them for it. Yeah, they're 20K, 21K sub channel. Yeah, and they did a review on Book of Boba Fett, and people didn't like it. They didn't like their review. So, I love you guys too. But yeah, thank you, Geeks. Look at Geeks doing mod work. Geeks is the best mod. Geeks is the best mod right now. Yeah, that's Echo Base Network. If you're into Star Wars, definitely check them out. Saggy is not scared of you, RJ. That's true. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you at all. RJ, we did a Spaces and you bitched out, so I don't want to hear it. You had like really whack clapbacks, like calling me smelly and stuff. Like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. And then I said that you haven't seen pussy in your life. Since you came out of one, and then you were like, oh, but you smell, and that was your comeback. So, I mean, we already could tell that RJ's not good at, what do you mean? You're not posting links, though. You're not posting links. I can do the bots myself, too, you know. I do most of the time, damn it. It's okay. No, Hans is a good mod. Hans is good when it comes to moderating the chat. Geeks is good at posting links. RJ's just fucking here. Rhea is also good at posting links, but RJ's just fucking here. RJ, I already roasted you in a friggin' Spaces row on Twitter. I don't need to do it on my YouTube. I don't want to embarrass you to my broader audience here, okay? I'm not gonna do that to you, RJ. It's okay. We all know that you want me to yell at you so you can get your little pee hard because you get off on women yelling at you. And I get it. And I mean, everybody talks about how I yell too much and stuff, but RJ really loves it. So I don't want to. I'm trying to not be distracted by getting you excited. He's not answering. Oh, yep. I think he's sleeping. Yeah, I think he's sleeping. It's okay. We can postpone. It's fine. We can postpone. It's no big deal. I issued the challenge, so I can wait. Well, Ray is looking at memes and listening. I love it. Rhea, I remember. Listen, okay, Rhea, I have a grievance with you. I remember when Rhea used to be in the conversation in the chat. Like, she hasn't done that in a while. I noticed that, Rhea, you don't talk much in the chats like you used to. Like, you used to chat in the chats. You don't chat in the chats like you used to. When I first met you, you would just be all up in the conversation, putting in your 2 cents, your 3 cents, your 5 cents, your 50 cents. And now you look at memes while you're watching. Or you're talking about Nintendo and stuff. You're saying hi to people. Rhea used to always be talking, like, she'd be like, and that's how everyone met Rhea, because Rhea would always be that voice of reason in your chat when she's listening to a topic, and she would give her 2 cents all the time, and I loved it. But she slowed down on that. I think Rhea's just like, I'm just here for the show now. Right, Rhea's a creator. Right, she's a creator now. She ain't got time for talk. Yeah, I know. Rhea saves all her good shit for her own channel now. I see you, girl. I see you, mama. I see you. I love Rhea though. Rhea. That's why I love Rhea. Rhea is one of the real ones. I'm at work. Okay, that's fine. I'll give you that excuse. You arguing with somebody else? Lunga, you went from one person to me to Keely to Lewis now to myself in comics. You are just in a fight mood today. You woke up and chose violence this morning, didn't you? You woke up and chose violence. I'm gonna fight with everybody today. That is what Lunga did. I'm talking to you. You're in my chat, motherfucker. Hold on, pause. You can't tell me what to do on my stream. Who you think you are, Andy Signor? Get out of here with that nonsense. You're not telling me about my stream. People come at me. Well, Lunga, I mean, you coming at people too. I see it back and forth. You be popping off. I'm yelling at you now. First of all, she's a lady. She's a lady. You don't misgender people in my chat, sir. I love it when Lunga gets mad. He starts cap locking. You know what's funny? If you actually hear Lunga's voice, I read everything he says in his voice, and that's bad. Like, no, seriously, you don't follow the chat. I hear his voice. It's so triggering. Let Lunga on the show. Okay, I'll let Lunga on the show. If it'll shut him up in the chat, I'll let him on the show. You want on? You want to come on? Huh, Lunga? You want to come on? Lunga? Watch, he's gonna come on and he's gonna yell at me. Lunga, please don't yell at me. Okay, I'll let Lunga's bitch ass on. I ain't got nobody else to fifth. I apologize, guys, in advance. You should probably turn your volume down. Lunga is pretty loud. So, he talks very loud. And I know when he comes on, he's gonna talk soft to make me look foolish. But, he's very loud. He's gonna get loud at some point. So you want to turn your volume down just a notch so your eardrums don't bleed. Okay? We don't want your ears to bleed. I'll send him a link. See, RJ wants Lunga to come on so Lunga can fight me. And, because RJ can't beat me in a fight. So Lunga can come on and fight me then. Hold on, I'm getting the link. There you go. There you go, Chunga. There you go. We'll get Lunga on. Look at RJ. RJ likes to pass off the challenges to other people. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to undo that. Okay, there we go. You like when your ears bleed? I'm sorry, y'all. You guys gotta turn down the volume. I don't care. You got a link anyways, you little punk. Either you show up or you don't. I don't care. I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. There we go. You got 5 minutes. If you're not here in 5 minutes, I'm going to end my stream. Big Chungus. Did I ever say I want on? You know you're coming on. Stop. You know you wanna. 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 Because RJ can't fight me. So he sends Lunga. Yeah, if you guys want to hear how loud he is, you can go to his channel. If you want to subject yourself to that. What's up, Memes of Destruction? He got quiet in the chat. I bet you his ass is coming on. He's getting ready. I know Lunga. I know Lunga very well. If he's not typing in the chat, he's on his way. I know Lunga. He's on his way. He got really quiet in the chat. He stopped typing. He's coming, guys. I can't. Why are you listening while you're in the shower? I don't want you listening to my voice when you're washing yourself, when you're naked. Ew, RJ, get out of here. Come on, Lunga. You coming to fight me or what? Let's go. Let's give my audience a show. Come on. I set my time. You got 5 minutes, Lunga. What's taking so long? So you're so slow. The age is getting to you, huh, Lunga? It's the age, huh? You're getting old, so you're moving a little slow. The bones ain't working as good, huh? He said he's typing that arthritis in your fingers, huh? Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I know some people. Look who's here.
Listen, I ain't got time for your bullshit today.
What?
Okay?
Why you sound all like...
time. I ain't got time with your bullshit here. First of all, you gotta understand something. I am not as loud as you think I am. The problem is, no. Max does not. The only time you actually hear me, the only time you've called me too loud is on Max's streams. And it's because Max doesn't know how the fuck to moderate his fucking audio on StreamYard. I have asked him, am I okay? Is my volume okay? Yeah, it's fine. Because he doesn't know how to adjust the volume. You have to adjust people's fucking volumes because everyone's mic and setup is different. He doesn't do that. I'm not as loud as you think I am. I am loud. I'm not that loud.
I was going to say that's not actually the problem. The problem is when you're on Max's channel or channels with multiple people, they all talk over each other, so you have to yell because
it's not just that. I've listened to it on the replay. My mic is super hot on his streams. It's hot. And it's because he does not regulate the volume. He doesn't know how to check the volume and put people down. My mic is set up for my OBS and my streams. I have a very complicated system here. I'm not going to sit here and keep turning down volumes every time I go on someone's StreamYard when it's easier for the host to take care of that if they're fucking paying attention. On my streams in OBS, I have every single person's volume in my OBS. Because I use Video Ninja and I correct every single person's volume so that way everybody's at the same level. Not one is louder than another. If you're a good host, you know to do that.
I'm gonna put your volume up just so you sound like. No, I'm just kidding.
No. And the other thing is, as far as his motherfucking chat, don't be like fucking Max. Okay? Max always reads my comments, but doesn't read anything that came before it. I have not 99% of the time have never just gone at someone in the chat. It's always been someone.
That's fair.
I am always responding to you. And every time I respond to you, some numbnut has to come in there and say some shit to me. And the moment they do, now it's on. I'm going to fucking respond. I'm not a fucking pussy. I'm going to answer back. And then people get all upset.
You're not RJ. You're not RJ.
Lunga's this. No, bitch, you're going to come at me. I'm going to answer back. That's why they like you, right? They like you because you don't take shit. Oh, someone said something to you. Saggy answers back. She's sassy. Lunga does it. Oh, Lunga's a fucking emotional troll. He's triggered. He doesn't know. No, bitch, you're going to come at me, expect it fucking back. If you can't handle it, shut the fuck up. It's that fucking simple. And all I'm telling you is, if you're going to highlight my comments, read what happened beforehand.
Okay, that's fair. I can't argue with that. But Lunga, you're also a bitch, so. What do you
If
mean?
I'm a bitch, it's only because you love bitches.
I do love bitches. That's true.
Exactly.
Damn you. How you doing though? How's I got a notification for your comic book.
You
Oh,
ain't got
okay,
no
Google,
fucking
he's here.
notification because you don't
Okay,
read
Google,
shit.
stop. No, I did. I got an email about the Indiegogo,
Shut
you
up.
asshole.
When's it? First of all, that's how dumb you are. It's not Indiegogo. It's Kickstarter. The
It's
fuck? You don't
Indiegogo.
even know what fucking platform it is?
Wait, no, hold on. Let me see.
Let me see. It's my campaign. I know what I ran it on.
No, you don't.
I did one Indiegogo, which didn't even go anywhere, and you
Oh
weren't a
yeah,
part
it
of
is
that one.
Kickstarter. Sorry, it's Kickstarter. I see. Okay.
Exactly.
So news on Isadora #2. As for issue 3, I've had a script written for a while, and it'd be easy to launch a campaign immediately. However, almost 2 years of unemployment waiting on my okay, this is personal stuff. I don't want to read it.
Well, it's a public post. So
yeah, true. But yes, my investable cash is gone over the last 2 campaigns for Isadora, and I have. So wait, let me skim. I didn't read this fully.
There's a lot of money, unlike some people. Okay, I'm not an artist, so I don't, because most people who do campaigns, they're the artist, right? So other than their time, they're not putting any money up front, right? A lot of them don't even pay for fucking editors, which is a shame. Sorry, I know people love some comics gay people, but they think that an editor is not important, and it is, because because people who back a lot of comics gay stuff usually back it because it's a cult of personality, or the art is just really cool and they don't care about the story, or they're just buying it for collector reasons and they don't care. I'm a writer, so sorry if story matters to me. Point is, I have to pay artists. I have to pay all these stuff up front. So I usually used to have for each campaign a good at least $2,000-3,000 invested before I get the campaign started. So because of the issues going on with financial situations, I don't have that expendable cash to start issue 3 right away. That's what's going on with that.
Oh, okay. Well, I posted the what I found linked on the Kickstarter in the chat. No, I have his comic book. It's really good. I read the first one and the second one, and it's beautifully done.
And I put all the money back into it. That's the thing. Everything is quality. It's not cheap. It's just me, myself, and I, and my artist that I hired to do it. And people get a lot of quality. The second campaign raised $7,000, and all $7,000 went right back into what the people got. None of it went to my pocket. So yeah. I'm doing it to where my campaigns have to get over $10,000 before I start seeing any kind of profit. And even then, if I see the profit, it's just going to go to do the next book. So
yeah. Well, no. It's jokes aside. Even though Lunga is always argue with people in chat who argue with him, I will say that so you don't get mad at me. But yes, he is a very talented writer, and he has 2 comic books that are out. Isadora.
Hold on, we got. I know you're propping me up right now, but we gotta say something. Tell RJ to go fuck himself.
RJ, go fuck yourself. That's easy. Wait, now hold on, pause. RJ, you can't like push Lunga into coming in here to do your dirty work and then say, "Give me the link. I have something to say." I got Lunga here. I don't need you. Yes, it is affordable. No, Lunga's comic books it's very good quality. The pages are very well done. Like the quality of the book pages, it's very good paper. So it's very well put together. The artwork is very well done. It's beautiful. There's multiple like if you backed the campaign, I'm telling you right now, I don't read comics, right? That's not I'm not a big comic book person, but I support my friends, right? And Lunga is my friend, believe it or not. He's my friend. So I support him because I like him. That's what I do. I support people I like, and if they're talented, I support it. So I backed his second book, and it was the first time I ever backed anything. And I was so impressed at what I got for my what was it, $50 I gave you for the backing. For $50, I not only got a comic book, I got the first comic book in a file, a PDF file, which I read. So I was caught up on the story. But I got the first comic book, and then I got the physical second comic book. But the way it was packaged, and that was the important, the presentation of this book was beautiful. The packet, the box, everything came in was beautifully done. It was well packed, and there was so much goodies in this box. Like I can't tell. There was like a bunch of collectible cards. There was a poster. There was so much in this small package for $50. Like that's something that I expect a big comic book companies would charge you like $150 for all the stuff you get for the $50 I put in. So it's worth it. He is very talented and he knows how to sell things. I will say that he knows how to sell things. Despite everyone thinking Lunga is an asshole, when it comes to business, I would go to Lunga. Hands down, would go to
The
Lunga.
reason why you think I'm an asshole is because I don't kiss people's asses just to get sales. I don't kiss people's asses just to. I'm not fake. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do this whole beholden to the chat, beholden to customers. Like, I better be nice to all these people or they're gonna stop supporting me. Then stop fucking supporting me. You're not supporting me because I want you to lick my fucking dick. You're supporting me because you're getting a fucking product, right?
By the way,
That's
can you
what you're
answer the
getting.
question real quick? Can you answer this question?
What?
The question on the screen.
Oh, you want me to read it? I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking at something else.
Oh.
Okay. So just in case, it's completely okay to purchase directly from the backer. Yes, of course it is.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, like, I have it. I did a stream about it, and it showed all the stuff I got with it. I showed the box.
I was trying to show Yellow's unboxing because his was great. I really loved his.
Yes, Lunga is an asshole, but he's a talented asshole. So, you know, I give him respect. And he's not doing some crazy shit getting canceled. Do you know how to use
I mean, I'll find a way to get canceled somehow.
Oh, I'm sure we all will.
It'll happen some way.
No, Lunga's a real one. He's just very blunt. And like I said, that's why I love Lunga. He doesn't sugarcoat shit for me. Sometimes it makes me angry, but he knows it. He knows it's going to make me angry, but then we talk about it. Oh yeah,
listen,
so that's
some of those remember, some of those usual suspects that we both used to talk to that were like fringe comic skaters. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They were all like, "Oh, Lunga, you're never gonna sell anything if you're mean to your customers. If you're mean, no, dude, if your customers are gonna come and troll me, I'm gonna be fucking mean to them. I don't give a shit. Don't buy my book.
Right.
If you think that you're gonna say, you're gonna hold me like some kind of hostage, like, I won't support your book if you don't let me fucking fuck with you. No. Sorry. I'm not a fucking pussy. I'm not a fucking little bitch. You're not gonna be able to talk to me that way. I don't need your fucking support. If I only want people to support me that want to support me because they care about the product, and that's why they want to support me, not because they think it's some kind of easy way to fuck with me. I'm not that. Fuck that shit. That's not my game.
Yeah, no, and I will say that. Yeah, your books, I would say, because there's two of them. They're very well done. And like I said, it's all about presentation. So I sometimes you have to separate the art from the artist. And even if you don't like Lunga, you cannot deny by looking at his comic books that it's talent. The artist that he had to do the book is very talented, and the writing's very well done. And again, the presentation of the comic book, like when you back it, the presentation alone is what really was like, all right, Lunga's not just talking shit. He doesn't have an ego for no reason. He does have talent. So,
right. But here's the difference. I'll say, like fucking Anzo's in the chat. Lunga's an asshole, crying laughy face. Like, here's the thing. Like, Anzo will say I'm an asshole. You will say I'm an asshole, but you guys do it with a laughing face. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, he's a lovable asshole. The people who think I'm just like an asshole, like, fuck Lunga, I don't want to deal with that. Fuck that guy, are people who have never actually engaged with me. I mean, I know I'm abrasive. I know I'm not going to pretend I'm not. I know I am. It's
you're abrasive and you're passionate about things.
It's part of my charm. I'm not going to lie. Before Marie, you got to understand. You know when they talk about how assholes get laid, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's a thing. It's a thing. I had girls tell me, "Fuck, I can't stand you." And a week later, they're sleeping with me. It's just it's a thing. Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
It's a thing. Okay, this is ancient history. This is before Marie, so this is over 8 years ago. So, but
I'm gonna try to send this bitch boy because I want to see what this bitch boy has to say.
Oh yeah, RJ's getting pissy.
Yeah, he's getting. Let me on because I sent Lunga here instead because I can't fight my own battle.
First of all, I can't replace a non-factor, RJ. Number one. Okay, I can't replace a non-factor. You're just RJ. What do you care about this anyway? You're Mr. Twitter Spaces now.
Twitter Spaces. Wait, Twitter Spaces
Yes.
are actually pretty good.
No, it's
Like,
fucking lame. You want to get into
what
it
do you
because RJ's been doing
No,
it.
no, no,
Now
no,
you
no.
want to branch
Bro,
out.
no, no,
You
no,
want to
no,
get
no,
in
no,
Twitter
no.
Spaces. Fuck Twitter
Bro,
Spaces. They're dumb.
dude, he got like 100 people, over 100
I
people.
was in one of them. I know. It's dumb.
You're dumb.
Fuck you,
What
RJ.
the fuck do you want, RJ?
Well, first off, fuck you, Lunga. And
You're
second,
too loud, RJ. You're too loud. Turn down your mic.
I can't control that. I'm not a tech expert.
I need to learn how to do that thing that Lunga does with his stream. That picture thing. That's pretty cool. I gotta learn how to do. Is that OBS? Good talk, Lunga.
What? Me? Yeah. I thought you were talking to RJ. Yeah, it's OBS.
Oh, I gotta learn how to do that. That's pretty cool.
So no, I am here because you keep talking shit. So I'm here.
Me or
Okay. Well, what do you gotta
Saggy.
say?
I got to say that you're wrong. I didn't send Lunga here. I just said, hey, why don't you let Lunga on? You never invite him.
RJ, I know your tactics, right? You act like I don't know. I know your tactics, RJ. Come on,
What
really?
tactics?
Really? Oh Lord. Okay. Your tactics of like trying to instigate people to fight and
No, I'm not trying to get no one to fight.
Yes, you are. You want us to fight.
You wanted blood sports, but I didn't want to fight.
What do you mean? Hold on. Pause. Hold on. Well, first of all, let me read Enzo's comment. The people that don't like Lunga are too sensitive, and that is a fact. Most women love an asshole. See, I'm sensitive to certain things, but people being an asshole is not one of them. But here's the thing. So
Well,
here's
hold
the
on. Let's
context.
quantify it though. You said this. Here's the thing. I'm an asshole, but when someone doesn't need an asshole, I'm not. That's the thing. Like when I know how to dial it down. I know how to use it in certain situations.
You genuinely care about like
with some stuff. I hesitantly care. It's not just I'm not like you that just cares to care. No, I'm not that empathetic.
Yeah, but you genuinely care about me.
Okay, see, but you quantify that with me, not everyone. I don't care about most fucking people.
That's true, but you care about me, Lunga.
Okay, and kinda.
Whatever.
Even though you're ditching me.
I'm not ditching. I just explained to you what happened. I'll tell you about it in more detail later.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna put you on the spot because it's uncomfortable.
I don't care.
She ditched me too. It's okay.
No, so here's the thing. Hold on, pause. So now back to RJ. Fuck you, Lunga. Back to RJ. So RJ, I woke up today and I was like, I want a blood sports. And me and RJ,
because you like picking fights. You like picking fights because you're bored. We know.
Yes, I did. I was bored. I wanted to pick a fight. So I said, RJ. Me and RJ were arguing in a group DM. We were going back and forth, but we always argue. So I was like, I think I'm gonna make a spaces and have a fight. And then RJ
it was
took
embarrassing.
It
was embarrassing because of you.
No. Here's the thing. RJ took it upon himself to make a Twitter Spaces titled
he wanted to.
Saggy versus RJ. So he put himself second because he already knew
that
what was
means
gonna
absolutely
happen.
nothing. But okay.
And then I came in the Spaces and everyone was like laughing at RJ because his whack ass juvenile clapbacks at me. I'm sitting here dropping heat.
I was being funny. It's called being comedic.
Nobody thought you were funny. You was not.
You thought you were laughing.
Wow.
Don't lie.
No one thought you were funny.
I was laughing at how bad it was, RJ.
No, you were. That's a lie.
I'm getting Lunga. I'm sitting here telling RJ, yo, you can't get laid. You got a small PP. And he's like, well, you smell.
I never said that.
That's basically what it was.
No, I didn't. I never said that.
Lunga's doing some weird. What's Lunga doing?
I'm talking to Marie.
Oh. Hi, Marie.
He's doing something much more interesting than talking to you right now.
Love you.
Hello.
Mwah. See, I love her. What? Shut up, RJ. Marie's here.
Wedding. She's ditching us. She's not coming to the wedding.
I couldn't. I want to go. I just don't have the money. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna drive all the way there when my car breaks down.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I already took you off the table list. You're not coming.
I don't care. I'll still show up. I don't need a table. I'll stand. I'll fucking stand. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. I was like, if I find a way to get there, I'm still gonna go, even if I don't have a table. I'm still going.
Okay, love. Love you too.
Even if I don't have no, it's not being lazy. Are you paying for me to go there? Do I have to do a GoFundMe? You guys want to pay for me to go to Lunga's wedding? I'll do a GoFundMe right the fuck now.
I'd pay for it.
No, it's a scam.
Yeah, it's a scam.
I'd pay for it. But don't lie. Don't lie. You just don't want to go. It's fine. Don't hurt Lunga's
I do want to go, dude. I was fucking mad. I literally fought with the person I was supposed to go with about it. Don't tell me I was.
I mean, you don't have to even worry about it because you're not the only one. A bunch of people actually aren't coming now. Which here's the thing.
But if you, I don't want to. I want to be there.
It's not that. Remember when a lot of you YouTube people were asking, "Oh, hey, well, I want to invite. Aren't you invite me? Didn't you invite me?" What did I say? I'm like, no, I didn't invite you guys because I figured, coming across the country, it's not that, it's not that easy. People can't just do that. So that's why I didn't invite you. I didn't think you guys would be able to come. Oh no, we can come. We can come. So the fact that they can't isn't surprising.
See,
It's
but
like
my situation
that's what I
wasn't.
figured anyway.
But my situation wasn't because I couldn't make it. It was because I was all set to go, but the person who was helping me get there, like, there was an issue with their job. So that's what happened. It wasn't like
Yeah,
I was, yeah, like
I know.
I was planning it and I was
Why are
ready.
you trying to
I would
scam
go.
people?
RJ, who is you? Why are you here?
I'm here to mess with you.
What is happening with Lunga's thing? It's glitching. What is that? What is happening? What are you doing? What the hell? Oh my god!
Zoomed in is the best, by the way.
Hey, I have a
God,
question. I got a legit question for you. How long do you spend making your thumbnails?
Not that. I mean, depends if
no.
it takes a while to find certain pictures. But if I can find the pictures quickly, only takes me about 5-10 minutes.
What about you, Saggy?
It depends. It depends on how complex I want to
Okay,
make
how
it.
long did you spend making the thumbnail you just made for the stream?
Oh, like friggin' 3 minutes.
Okay, I could tell you spend more time making your thumbnails.
Now what I do spend way more time doing is little additional things like overlays or like pop-ups or like I just created this one today. Let me find it. I just created this one today, which is my like button pop-up.
No, Saggy. I have a criticism for you. I think your thumbnails are getting a little too weird for me.
I don't care.
Like I think you could do
That's
better.
cool,
I think you could do better.
I don't
with your
care. I'm
thumbnails.
lazy. I'm not gonna spend friggin' hours fucking.
If you made better
editing the
thumbnails, you
picture.
get more views. Thumbnails are important.
I don't care. They're
They
my
don't
thumbnail.
do
you want
that
me to
much.
make? Do you want me to make your thumbnails
You
for
think
you?
that you think they do, but
Do you want me to
they
make your
don't.
thumbnails for you, Saggy?
No,
'Cause I can
because
help
then
you.
if I have to depend on someone to make my thumbnails, now say you're not available and I want to do a live stream and I need you to make a thumbnail right the fuck now. I don't schedule my streams always.
I know you don't, but I'm always
this is
available.
what it's gonna look like on my stream. So like when we're randomly, we're
Bye,
just
Hans,
talking,
love
yada
you.
yada yada, and want to remind people to like it while we're still talking. I don't have to say nothing. I just keep talking, and it just pops up, and it just does that little thing at the bottom, and tells people to smash that like button.
I mean,
I make some fire thumbnails. I love my thumbnails.
I mean, I could do that too.
My intros are bomb. Who do you pay? Because you don't make them. I know you don't make them, Saggy. Someone makes those for you. There's no way you make those intros.
No, I make those intros.
You're a lie. You're a lie.
No, I edit. No, so I take copyright free material and then I edit it in my editor. So I edit like my new intros. I didn't edit most of it. I just put the countdown and some other graphics. But most of those videos were made by other people.
See, all of my stuff I do in After Effects. I'll buy certain templates from Envato Market, but I customize them all.
Yeah. By the way, it was super chat.
I just saw. Thank you, Mark. With the $5 super chat, Lunga's funniest moment was telling Enosh he didn't want a 30-minute reply during a debate. Hope your headache is better, Pink Ranger. Yes, it's much better. Thank you so much. And thank you for the $5.
Did you actually tell him that?
Wait a minute. Yes, I did, and I got a bone to pick with you, Miss Saggy. Because once again, shut up, ho. Listen to me. Last time. No, because you did the same thing like you did this time, where you were talking about the chat and you didn't read it and didn't really pay attention to it, and you're like, now Lunga, went on this whole rant, and everyone agrees with, yeah, Lunga's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. No. First of all, I made a comment where I said, Enosh is just another Andy Signor, just without the disgusting shit.
What did you mean by that?
No,
what did you mean?
I'll clarify. That comment right there, by what Mark just said, is exactly what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is what he's similar to Andy is, personality-wise, as a YouTuber. He will sit there and talk and give you this longest reply and talk it down to where you lose track of what you're trying to fucking say. Okay? But all this irrelevant shit that has nothing to do with it. Like, you'll say, listen, I didn't like Man of Steel because of this, and then he'll go into a 30-minute diatribe of the history of Superman. And then he'll add another 10 minutes of his love and what it meant to him as a child. And then he'll end it with, why can't we all just get along and like what we like? To where he just tries to diffuse whatever you said and not actually counter what you said actually. That's what I was talking about. He's like Andy Signor. The way he argues and the way he does shit when he's on YouTube is like Andy Signor. Now, is he a manipulative bastard behind the scenes like Andy is? Probably not. Is he? No, he doesn't do that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. That's the first thing you went for when I said
because
that. Because
nobody wants to be compared to Andy Signor in any fucking
Sorry,
contact.
but if a fucking spade is a spade, okay, just because you like him doesn't change the fact that that's his fuking tactics.
Ain't nobody want to be compared to Andy Signor. I don't care what the context is. I'm not. In no way, shape, or form. I know what you're saying, but I'm not. Andy is much
right. You know what I'm
worse.
saying? I just don't want to say it.
No. This is why you're wrong. Because unlike Andy, even though Enosh does go into those long monologues, if you interrupt him, he does stop. He will stop.
He doesn't. Not with me. He doesn't. Not with me. He didn't. He didn't.
Not with you, maybe, but he has. He will stop if you really
right with people that are part of his hug box.
No, he's done it with other people.
No, because when I seen him talking to people who he doesn't get along, like when he did go on, I think he went on a stream with Andy once. They did the same thing to each other. It was fucking hilarious because it was two people exactly the same doing the same fucking thing.
But here's the thing, though. I wouldn't say it's a hug box. Obviously, if you have a relationship with somebody, there's a level of respect where if you hear that person wants to talk, you respect them and let them talk. If you don't respect someone and you don't care about somebody, you're not going to let them talk. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just how people work. I don't think
right.
But
no. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
No, I don't interrupt with someone just because I don't respect them. When I don't respect them, I don't even answer. I ignore them. Okay. Now I'm not saying I do respect him because I don't. I don't respect the fucker. Okay. But if he wants to engage in a conversation because he prides himself on being such a knowledgeable fucking guy, and he prides himself of being this fucking darling of his little YouTube community, he's such a caring, nice man. Fuck that bullshit.
But you're holding him to a standard.
Fuck that bullshit. Oh, let him parade his little family and playing the guitar. Isn't he such a nice guy? It doesn't change the fact that he's a fucking dick on YouTube.
But you're holding him to a standard that you.
No, I'm not. I'm a dick on YouTube, and I say I'm a dick on YouTube, Saggy.
But you're holding him to a standard.
I'm not holding to a standard. I'm holding to what he and what other people prop him up to be. Now, I don't have a standard for him.
Right, people prop him up because they like him. These are things that
exactly, and that's what people do on fucking YouTube. That's why, jokingly, sometimes I call some of your people fucking simps because they prop you up when it's like, nah, tell the hoe she's being a hoe because you're a hoe. God damn it!
I'm not being a hoe, sir.
Again, I'm using the word hoe as a catch-all.
I know.
I'm just saying, like, can we at least admit that, like, saying, oh, he's like Andy Signor, it gets a pretty visceral reaction, though? I mean, like, you knew.
Sure, that's the point of it. That's the point of it. It's to jar people.
Okay, so it's then you can't be
No. It's a reason, Ray, because people who are rational will be able to understand what I meant. People who aren't, and people who are just blindly following simping for people will react the way they do. And what that does for me is it skims the chud. I see who the fucking dumb fucking followers are.
But pause. Okay, as much as I love Mark, I hope you're not. Please, Mark, I love you. Don't take this in a bad way at all.
Come on.
But no. This is my point. I'm going to prove to Lunga, right? So you say a rational person can see that. You do know Mark and Enosh. Mark doesn't like Enosh. So again, we're talking about people who don't like each other.
Nothing. What I was saying was a comment on what kind of person Mark is. I don't know Mark from.
I'm not saying Mark is a bad person. I'm just saying, look, Mark has a personal reason why he does not like Enosh, which is understandable. Sure. I get it. It's their problem. I don't care. I don't get involved.
They got some beef.
Sure, right. Apples and oranges. Nothing I was saying had anything to do with that.
What I'm saying is that you and his grievance is the same, whereas your issue is Enosh talks too much when he's talking to people he doesn't like, but he'll let people he likes talks. Again, that goes around the line of respect.
All right, fine, cool. But then when I say that, just as my opinion, based on my experiences, and then I gotta have people push back at me, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just a hater. No, bitch. You're just a dumb fucking lemming, and can't fucking see another person's point of fucking view.
So do you like Enosh, yes or no? Do you like Enosh, yes or no?
No.
So when you interact with Enosh, it's going to already come off hostile because you don't like.
No. Me not liking Enosh is a progressive thing. Every time I've run into him, he's always giving me another reason to hate him more. Do you understand? And I can't even say the word hate because I don't hate anyone. I just don't like him.
The first time I met the first time I met you, you said you didn't like Enosh because of the whole thing that happened between him and Andy and Jody.
No, I said I didn't like him, not because of what happened between them, not because I was defending anyone. I said that because look here, what Jody said, and I'm just not defending Jody because Jody's another fucking asshole, okay? But it was obvious he was not picking on homosexuals. He was not talking about gay. And Enosh just went on this whole his video. Let's hear it again, repeat it again, playing it over and over again, like trying to convince people that Jody said gay. Okay, and that's not what Jody was saying. That is so fucking disingenuous.
That is what
if you did that, Ray, I would have said the same fucking thing to you.
That is what he said, though.
No, he did not say no, Ray. You know what he said. He wasn't trying to say gay as in the word gay as homosexual. That's not what he was saying. It was yay Fisher. That's exactly what he was saying. I did have talked to Jody before all this shit happened, and I know how he talks, and I know his vernacular. If he's gonna say gay, he'll say gay.
When I watched that clip, it did sound like
right. Gay. Sure. Well, you also didn't like Jody, and you're also friends with fucking.
I don't have any issue. I don't have issue with Jody. I've never, even till this day, I don't have issue with Jody.
Mind you, I can't fucking stand Jody either. I can't stand Jody anymore either.
Here's what I want.
Jody never crossed me, and I've never crossed Jody. Me and Jody have never interacted. I don't like.
Yeah, well, Jody did cross me because you know what Jody did? Jody's the one who wanted it had that fucking picture of Max, and I fucking told him, dude, they're gonna think it was me that gave it to you, guaranteed. Well, that's not my problem, bro. And then what happened? 2 months, all of Max's fucking people were accusing me of doxing Max when I didn't have nothing to fucking do with it. So I have my fucking problems with Jody. Okay.
Okay,
so
I get
trust,
that, but
trust when I say if I'm saying he didn't say that, it's not because I'm defending fucking Jody.
Well, I just want to mention though, like the whole thing with that whole Jody thing, though, regardless of what he said, the intention was to insult somebody.
Sure.
Like, that was his intention.
Yes, it was. But Enosh tried to reframe it as a homophobic slur, and then Fisher caught up on it and tried, as a celebrity, he is using his influence, which Ray liked talking about, to push that Jody was a homophobic person, and that's why he said that when that was nothing but slander. You know that's not what fucking happened.
When I heard that clip, it did say it. It looked and sounded.
Yeah, when he slows it down, yeah. He said yay, like fucking Kanye, dude. Because he said, if you watch the whole clip in his context, he's like fucking Kanye. This guy thinks he's like fucking Yay Fisher. He says that.
It's old news. We don't gotta.
No. Don't tell me it's old news because you're the one that brought it up, so I'm answering it. I didn't bring it up.
Oh no, but I'm saying like the whole point of bringing it up was like your issue with Enosh was that whole situation. You explained it, so either way,
that wasn't my whole issue. That's what made me say
that was what started.
I don't know if I really like this guy. He seems
it was the comic book thing, right? That's what kind of.
Wait, maybe we're right. Now I'm like, I don't know if I like this guy. He seems real disingenuous to me, but I hadn't talked to him, right? Then we went on that one stream together with Anzo, and I'm like, you know what? Let me give him a chance. Let's have a discussion, right? And we were having a discussion. I did not do any ad hominems toward Enosh. I didn't say anything against him. I didn't attack him. I didn't go at him, even though what I said before, did not say any of that. However, he was harboring some shit because of me, because of that. And he was just going at me. You even read comic books. I don't think you just look at the cover. He was purposely insulting to me because he didn't like the fact that I said I don't trust this fucker because I think he's disingenuous. Okay.
Wait.
So he had a fucking bone to pick with me.
But pause.
I came in there. Fine. No bone to pick. Even though I said I didn't like this guy, I'm like, you know what? I can still have conversations with people I don't like. He proved to me he can't do that. He proved to me he can't do that. No, I have. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sagi. Say I haven't because I have.
Well, no, because I was on a stream with you and Enosh when you came in and you kept just saying you didn't like him. And that was around the time you guys came in, you guys started bickering and arguing. Then you brought out the puppet.
Wait a minute. You talking about the stream where I was telling Jarbo, fuck you too, Jarbo. I don't like you. Fuck you, Sagi. You're a fucking hoe. Where I was saying it to everybody.
No. Jarbo wasn't even there that time.
Yes, he was. He was in there earlier. I said that to everybody. I was going, and people even said Lunga's going off on everyone in this street. And I was being my fucking flamboyant self, purposely exaggerating it. Because here's the thing: if I really did not want to be around Enosh that much, you think I would have came on the fucking stream?
Yes.
No. If there's someone I really don't want to be around, like now at this point, I will not go on the stream when that fucker's on there. I won't, because I'm going to come in there immediately and say "fuck you, bitch." So I won't even go on a stream if he's on it anymore. Same thing goes with Max. I'm not going on a fucking stream with Max anywhere
how
ever fucking again because I'm gonna fucking go off on him.
How did this go? How did this even become about comics? Me and RJ fighting to now we're just talking about Enosh.
Because everyone thinks this is a perfect example of what happens in the chat that you don't fucking pay attention. People ask me a fucking question thinking that they got a gotcha on me. I fucking respond and explain myself. They realize, oh shit, we don't got nothing. And it's like, how did we get here? You're the one that asked me the questions. I didn't bring the shit up. I didn't bring Enosh up. You guys asked me about Enosh.
I'm pretty sure somebody. Oh no, Benson did it. Benson, this is your fault.
Well, he super
Mark super chatted about Enosh, and
okay,
so I didn't bring it up.
Okay, it's Mark's fault.
Well, that's what he wanted to talk about, though. So I mean, it is what it is.
Well,
right, and I try to give the people what they want, Saggy. I don't half-ass read their comments and try to create a fucking narrative out of their comments like you do.
How dare you? How dare you come on my
How
stream,
dare I?
sir?
How dare I? We got beef. We got beef. Catch the next Great Council stream. We're gonna continue this fight in the next Great Council stream, and then part 3 will be on fucking RJ stream. Watch out.
Cool. I need the.
Did he just show his channel on my channel? Look at this clout chaser, bro.
And RJ's.
And RJ. Well, RJ don't got clout, so I know nobody.
I got more clout than you. I'm coming for your channel subs. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You literally, what are you talking? We pair our streams together, RJ. Shut your freaking
Just
face.
recently, but I'm getting just the same amount of views as you are.
Whatever.
Look at Megapod. I can't tell if Saggy and Lunga are fighting or if it's a joke. It's always a joke, Megapod.
It's partially
yeah, I don't think he's ever met you, Lunga.
Yeah,
Joe
it's always a joke. It's always a joke.
That's
if me and Saggy really got beef, you would know it. Let's put it that way.
We'd both be screaming. We would both literally be screaming. Like if me and Lunga
even that might not happen. We might just get hot about something and be fine. If it was beef, there would be like I wouldn't make a video and you would. That's what would happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then in the chat, people would be asking me, I'm like, I don't even want to fucking talk about that bitch. That's what would happen.
So
when I get that angry at someone, I completely make them completely irrelevant and they don't fucking exist in my life.
You gonna make a rap song about me?
No, I don't do that.
You don't do that.
You don't be a rap song.
I don't do that.
No, you didn't. RJ, are you serious? Oh yeah, you weren't around for that. You just met Lunga.
I didn't. Are you talking about Jeff? Jeff made that song, not me.
Oh yeah, your puppet made a rap song. Yeah, so
that's right.
So Lunga has a puppet named Jeff. It's a cute little fucking furry fella. And around the time that him and my friend Snowdub had beef, Lunga took it upon himself to use Jeff.
Hold on, slow down. He came at me. He was making videos and talking shit about me. I wasn't saying shit about him.
No, I'm talking about the music part. I'm talking about the music part.
Yeah, but that was after he was making. Okay. He made a thing about
Snowdub
me.
made comments about Lunga. So Lunga decided to use his puppet Jeff and make a diss track on Snowdub. And Snowdub did another. It was like the weirdest thing. They were both making diss tracks on each other, and it was the most interesting thing. And then he did his puppet diss track, and it was something. It was something. Because his life,
I do what I gotta do.
His little puppet, his stupid puppet voice. Stupid puppet voice. And he did that in a rap.
Are you talking shit about Jeff? What do we talk shit about Jeff? Hold on, no longer. Give me the fucking mic. It's my mic. The fuck is your problem, bitch? I got time for your fucking shit with your fucking puppet with her fucking raggy ass fucking fake hair and shit.
Oh my god,
you
stupid puppet. Give me that headset. Give me it. Give me the headset.
Oh my fucking god, this hoe.
What? God, is that
this
Jeff?
hoe?
Oh my god, it's Jeff. Listen, this is Sasha. Hello everyone, Sasha. Oh my god.
This
Jeff.
hoe. Hey guys, if the Holland Tunnel's ever backed up in traffic, just use fucking this bitch's fucking cunt, because it's wide open.
Oh my god, this is a stupid little rat-looking motherfucking alien thing. What are you, a rat or an alien? Or maybe you're both. Oh my god, why are you here?
Saggy,
you can't tell because you'll fuck anything.
So Saggy, were you born
you,
cringe?
and
You just
tell
learn
you
how to
something,
be
you
cringe.
ugly fuck. Shut up, RJ.
RJ, shut the fuck up. This is a fight between us right now. Until you get a puppet, shut up.
Yeah, get a puppet, you stupid fucking bitch. The Snorlax doesn't count. It's a fucking plushie, you stupid shit.
Your fat ass hand can't even feed a puppet. You'll fucking cause a prolapse fucking anus on that poor puppet.
Yeah, you're gonna call it polyps, ass polyps. You son, let the puppets handle it, RJ. God, oh my God.
Your face is a puppet.
Shut up, RJ. Anyway, back to this rat-looking motherfucking puppet thing. You stupid. Why does your voice sound like it friggin' hasn't hit puberty? When are your balls gonna drop? Oh my God.
You dropped in your fucking mouth, bitch.
Yeah, I'm great. That's probably why I choke. They're so small. Choking hazard. Your fucking balls.
Wait. This bitch just say she's choking on something small. They have to be big to choke on, you dumb bitch.
Hey, are you kidding me? That's why they have choking hazards on all the kids' toys. They put them in
Oh
the
my
mouth
God.
so
Oh, so you're a
small.
child now is what you're saying. Is that what you're
This is
saying?
the worst puppet show ever. There's no puppets.
Shut the hell up, RJ. No one's talking to you. Anyways.
Seriously, no one's talking to you. I don't know why you're trying to get involved.
Right, why are you
begged
even
to
still
come on
here?
the panel in the first place.
Yeah, you're not even doing anything. You're just sitting there, just coming with your stupid commentary, calling us bad puppets. You don't even have a puppet. You have a plushie. Shut your fucking mouth.
It's more
What's
real
this?
than what's going on right
What's
now.
this? Rah! Rah!
The fuck?
Rah!
Yeah, it looks like you're making Saggy suck some dick.
You're acting like she's not skilled at that. She's smoked so much homeless pole. It's not even funny.
Why is it a bad thing that she has skills in blowjobs? That seems like you're a little bit sexist there.
Homeless blowjobs.
Oh, homeless? Oh, you think she sucks homeless?
Yeah.
Dick? How do you know?
You just suck it off anything you walk across on the street.
I mean, I would, because I have a felt mouth and there's no permanent cancer. I can suck a lot of dick.
You're a
as
bad
puppet.
influence on Saggy then, you fucking skank.
Oh, you're a bad influence on Lunga. No wonder why you guys have matching fucking shitty
What are you
fucking...
talking about? We are a paragon of fucking righteousness.
Whose alarm's going off?
Whose 1992 ass phone is ringing?
God,
Oh, it's mine. Sorry.
Who's
It's a fucking razor ringtone.
No, it's my alarm. No, it's my alarm to take my medication.
Beep, beep.
Sorry.
1992 is calling and wants your flip phone back.
Yeah, sorry. It's my alarm to take my medication.
RJ, if it makes you feel better, this little fucker and Lunga have pubic hairs on their
Your
heads.
medication.
Okay.
You ain't getting laid tonight. Don't worry about the fucking Cialis.
No, not that kind of medication. Although, one day, maybe.
It's what keeps him sane to be on a panel with us.
That is
All right,
true, actually.
Lunga has a D&D stream starting in a half hour, so we gotta get the fuck out of here. We got shit to do.
Okay, well, thanks for being here to shit up my show, you stupid piece of shit.
Me and you
Like
aren't
I
done
can
yet,
shit it
though,
up
Saggy.
any more than you already have.
It's okay. You know it's bad when Matt fucking Jarbo's in my chat.
Fuck Jarbo.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck Jarbo. He's a puppet hater. Fucking little puppet phobe.
Not only is he a puppet hater, he's a puppet racist.
I still have
I
issues
agree.
with Lunga because he didn't like Arcade. Like, how the fuck do you not like
I
Arcade?
also agree. How do you not like Arcade?
Easy. I have fucking taste. That's how.
You don't have taste. That
You know what's a good show?
Oh.
Vox Machina. Now that's a cartoon. That's an awesome show right there.
No, you need to watch Arcane again. You didn't even give it
Nah,
enough fair chance.
I did. I watched the whole thing. Near the end, it got a little bit better, but the artwork still fucking sucked.
You're just a hater. The artwork was beautiful. You couldn't fit. You wouldn't know artwork if it bit you in the ass.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Like, you know what the fuck beautiful is. Have you looked in a mirror lately?
Yeah, I'm gorgeous. What do you mean? I look like Gina Carano.
Exactly. That's why you think Arcade is beautiful.
Wow, I look like Gina Carano's beautiful. What are you talking about? She's
She
well
is.
loved. She's gorgeous.
She
What?
is.
RJ,
She
you're
is.
just mad because she blocked you. You didn't simp hard enough
She
for
blocked
Gina.
me long before I ever talked about her on YouTube. So that's
Bullshit.
not
Yeah,
fair.
exactly. Because she saw you and said nope.
I'm part of a blockchain because she's very sensitive on social media.
Well,
but,
I don't
you know.
understand who you were following.
All right, I'm out of here. I got shit to do.
Okay, bye. Thanks for being here, little bitch.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Where's the exit button?
The-
I don't see it. I'm just gonna close the window.
Hit the X twice. Hit it. Hit the button. There we go. Okay.
So again, were you born in cringe, or did you learn how to be?
Boo. What? Wait. Myself in comics. Itu? Myself in comics? Why?
How do you not like Arcade? What is
How do you
wrong
not
with
like
y'all?
Arcane? The music also was fire. They got Imagine Dragons to the opening. I can't believe this is a thing. I can't believe this thing. How do you guys not like Arcane? RJ puppet voice. RJ doesn't have a puppet voice. RJ, do a puppet voice.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, do a puppet
I'm
voice.
not ready to do one though. I have to train for this.
You don't have to trade. I just do this. Wait, hold on. Hold on. We gotta do this right.
Okay. I can't do it on the spot.
Oh my god, RJ, just do a weird voice.
There's too much pressure on me right now. I can't do it.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
See, there you go.
I can't do a voice.
That's good. You gotta make it a little scratchy though.
Leave me alone. No. I'm not doing a voice.
That's a cute voice.
I tried.
I was just saying it's okay to not like something. No, it's not okay.
Not when it comes to Arcane.
Like Arcane. I refuse.
That's the one exception in the rule. It's the one
right.
exception.
I will even say I understand why people didn't like Cowboy Bebop, even though I personally liked it. But Arcane, there's no understanding. There's no understanding of how anyone.
No reason to like Arcane.
Arcane was beautiful. What are you talking about?
There's no reason. Reason.
Oh my god.
No reason to play.
Mega Podcast-tastic. You should watch it. By the way, I just want to say I hope that my friends, Enosh, mainly, is not upset with me because Lunga's an asshole.
I would be upset with you.
What?
You're a fake. You're a fraud.
I defend Enosh. I don't agree with anything Lunga said. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I love Enosh.
You don't.
Why are you doing like a weird Indian accent now, you racist fuck?
That's not an Indian accent.
That turned into an Indian accent. That was so insensitive. What are you?
Your face is insensitive to my.
That was awful. That was absolutely awful. But no, I love Enosh, and I can't. I understand. Listen, I'm gonna explain this because people don't understand. I will explain this. When I have friends who don't like each other, I can't force them to like each other. I will disagree with the points they have.
I think people understand that.
I don't think people understand that because I still have to answer this every time. Because like people will say, "Well, why did you have somebody on your stream saying all this shit about me?" I'm like, because I'm. But did you hear what I said? I can't help that people don't like each other. I've tried. It failed, and I gave up on that. So I can't help. If I like people, I like people. If they don't like each other and they decide they want to talk shit about somebody, if I think it goes too far, I will say something. But I can't sit here and gatekeep who likes who, right? I don't do that. Like I do that. I deal with this with Matt Jarbo and everybody. I get to say, well, you were on a panel with Matt Jarbo and he was saying this and this about me. And I'm like, but did I say something? Did you hear what I said? I can't control what Matt Jarbo likes or who he doesn't like. That's not fair, and I will never do that. If he doesn't like someone, it's for his reasons, and that's between him and that person. I encourage them to talk it out, and if they choose not to, again, that takes it out of my hands. So if people don't like each other, that is on them. If I like these people, I like these people, end of discussion. But if somebody's doing something really, really, really bad and shitty, I would wish people would just tell me about it, forced adversity, and just tell me about it, and let me know who that person is so I can inquire what the hell is going on, because the last thing I want to do is associate with somebody who's actually trying to harm my friends.
Stop trying to call people out.
I call people all the time. I don't give a fuck. I'm not afraid to say names. But that's what I'm saying.
You should be afraid.
Not afraid to say names, because if somebody disassociates with me because I associate with somebody that's actually trying to harm them, I would like to know. So I can be part of the problem, not part of the problem, sorry, part of the solution, not the problem. You know what I'm saying? I want to be part of the solution. I want people to let me know if somebody I associate with is doing something really, really bad, so I can decide whether I want to associate with them or not. At least let decide by my actions, knowing the information, if you disassociate with me. That's all I ask. And I think that's fair. Because I hate when people do that. I've had so many people do that where like, I can't be friends with Saggy because she associates that with somebody. And that's fine, but at least let me know who that somebody is. Because if they're doing something bad to you that I don't agree with, I'd like to know, so I can handle it.
No, you don't.
Shut the hell up, Artie. Why are you here again? Jinx is an awesome character. Yes, we love Jinx. She crazy, but we love Jinx.
You don't love Jinx.
I made a snack.
What?
I made a snack.
What'd you make?
You don't get it. It was from Arcane. Jinx at the end. When she said I visited your girlfriend, and then she said, what did you do? And she said, I made her a snack.
Listen, it's been a long day.
You've been saying that. That's your excuse for everything. I invade people's dreams. Is that bad? No. You can invade my dreams any day. Thank you for last night's stream, by the way. It's hot. I say that, and then the fucking sex bot shows up. That is the most ironic time. Okay, I think I've exhausted my topics. We've been derailed.
I have something to say, though, actually.
Oh my god, RJ, what?
So, I just want to say this. Be very careful who you give your money to, regardless of who it is, be it YouTubers, comic book artists, crowdfunding, people who are trying to scam you to push their own narratives. Just know where your money's going and always make sure you're giving your money to people that you can trust. That's all.
Yeah. I concur. I 100% concur. That's what it should be, right? So, what have we learned? Are we doing Among Us soon? I might not be working tomorrow, so I will have nothing to do. So if we do Among Us, probably tomorrow at some point. So join the Discord, and we will play some Among Us if you want to have some fun. But yeah, I think again, 2 hours is a long enough stream. I'm gonna get going. RJ's yawning. But
I'm
yeah,
not
thank you
yawning.
guys. Yes, you just yawned. Are you fucking serious?
How do you know what I do?
Cause I heard it. It was in the mic. I could also hear when people smile. Like I could tell if I'm talking to somebody and they're smiling, because when you smile, your voice changes, like your tone. So I
No,
could
it
tell when people
doesn't.
smile. You just smiled just now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're laughing, RJ. I heard the laugh and I knew you were smiling. Come on. Okay, how about this? Make a smile and then talk. Okay, no, don't do it randomly though. Like talk normal and then smile and say something, and I'll tell you when you did it.
RJ, I give my money to the government. Is that bad? I don't think that's bad. I mean, do you think that's bad?
You smiled.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You can't tell.
I can tell you're smiling now.
Oh, by the way, Pokemon Legends Arceus came out. Anybody get that game?
Okay, we're ending the stream. We're talking about Pokemon. We're out.
What the hell?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, listening to the Rant and Raven. We had a wild stream. People come in, people talk shit. I love everybody, and I hate some other people, but nothing but love
Who
for
will
me.
Saggy beef with next week? Find out next time.
Who will I beef with tomorrow? Find out tomorrow who I'm mad at or who I pissed off. Probably everybody. So you guys have a great rest of your Friday. If you are in the New England area, please be safe. It is going to snow. We are supposed to get a blizzard.
I love snow.
We're supposed to get a blizzard tomorrow, so please be safe. The roads, as far as the reports say, are not going to be drivable. So please do not attempt to drive tomorrow. Make sure you go out tonight and get all your stuff. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Let's see. I'm going to end with my good friend, Toronto Freddy.
Like, make sure you're subscribed to the Boston Badass, Mama of Drama, and some YouTubers' worst nightmares, and you know who you are. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep on my homegirl, Saggy Melon. If you think clout's the name of her game, you must be dreaming.
That was a good stream. Good job. Holy shit, that Snorlax just blasted that Oshawott. The hell? You let the stream running on again. God damn it, this is the second time this has happened. Turn the stream off. Turn the stream off. Alright, I'm leaving. Curtains. What's that even mean? No, I'm not supposed to leave. I hang out in the backstage. No, this is not a bit. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm thirsty. I'll get myself a water. I gotta take down the Riddler. I got some stuff to do in Batman Arkham Knight. Can I go now? Am I free? I got stuff to do. Can I go home? Please? Please? I don't want to be trapped here. I'm not trying to take over another stream. I just got left here. The stream's still going. So I'm just here. I am serious though. I need to get stuff done. I gotta do stuff. I have things to do, please. Yeah, I'm being held hostage. Send help. Call 911. Call 911, please. I'm held here against my will. It's fine. I'll get her demonetized. It'll all work out. Such a Grossi podcast. This is really awkward. Oh my god, it's still going. It's still going.
Bro.
Is it over?